The night sky cracked with thunder, the city trembling as an unnatural storm gathered above. People fled in terror, abandoning cars and buildings, leaving behind streets drowned in silence until the first roar shattered it. Green Hulk burst into the scene, his fists smashing through the asphalt as his rage echoed like a cannon. His eyes glowed with fury, his muscles swollen with unrelenting power. But tonight, he was not alone. From the shadows, a figure even more menacing stepped forth: Red Hulk. His body burned with a scarlet glow, each breath steaming with volcanic heat. His grin was savage, his veins throbbing as though molten fire pumped through them. His roar was deeper, darker, promising destruction not just to the city, but to the Hulk himself. And then, the third emerged, Blue Hulk. Towering and broader, his aura shimmered with unnatural energy, veins pulsing like rivers of lightning beneath his cobalt skin. His transformation was different, more controlled, more deliberate, but no less terrifying. His rage was colder, sharper, like a blade instead of a storm. The three titans faced one another, each one a beast of unstoppable power. Citizens screamed from rooftops, recording the impossible moment: three Hulks in the same battlefield. The air itself grew heavy with tension, vibrating under the weight of raw strength. Green Hulk slammed his fists against his chest, roaring defiantly. Red Hulk cracked his knuckles, fire dancing in his eyes. Blue Hulk smirked, his fists glowing faintly with energy. None would step back, none would surrender. The city would not witness a duel. It would bear witness to a war of titans, Hulk versus Hulk versus Hulk. And once it began, nothing could stop it. The ground cracked open as Green Hulk lunged first, fists swinging like thunderbolts. His punch landed on Red Hulk's chest, sending a shockwave that shattered glass windows across the block. Red Hulk staggered, but only for a moment. His fiery aura flared brighter, and with a savage grin, he rammed his fist into Green Hulk's jaw, lifting him off the ground and slamming him through a line of abandoned cars. Metal crumpled like paper, flames erupting from the wreckage. But before Red Hulk could finish him, a streak of blue light tore across the battlefield. Blue Hulk entered the fight with brutal precision, his fists glowing as he smashed into Red Hulk's ribs. The Scarlet Beast roared, spitting blood, but his fury only grew. The two locked arms, their strength tearing into the streets as asphalt peeled away beneath their feet. Green Hulk rose from the rubble, eyes blazing brighter with fury. Hulk smash both, he roared, leaping with incredible speed. His fists came down on both Red and Blue Hulks at once, creating a thunderclap that split the ground open, carving a massive crater in the center of the city. The shockwaves rattled skyscrapers, glass raining down like deadly shards. Entire streets collapsed, sinking into chaos. Sirens screamed in the distance as the city's last defenses tried to contain the catastrophe, but against three Hulks, there was no defense. The battle became a storm of fists, blood, and rage. Red Hulk's fire clashed against Blue Hulk's cold, glowing power, while Green Hulk's raw might slammed them both back again and again. Every blow was like a bomb. Every roar was like an earthquake. And as the dust cloud thickened, one truth became clear: the city itself might not survive the night. The battlefield shook like the heart of a volcano. Fire spread across shattered skyscrapers, lightning ripped the sky, and three titans collided with unimaginable fury. Green Hulk tore a massive steel beam from the ruins and swung it like a club, striking Red Hulk across the head. The Scarlet Beast staggered, blood running from his mouth, yet he laughed, his teeth glowing in the firelight. "Is that all you've got?" Red Hulk bellowed, his skin glowing hotter, steam hissing from his body. His counterattack came like a blazing inferno, fists striking with the force of exploding bombs. Green Hulk was launched through a collapsing building, rubble burying him deep. Blue Hulk took the chance. Calm but deadly, he focused his energy, his fists glowing with crackling cobalt light. With a roar, he punched Red Hulk in the chest, unleashing a shockwave that blasted cars into the air and tore the street apart. Red Hulk screamed, dropping to one knee, smoke rising from his chest where the blow landed. But the victory lasted seconds. Green Hulk burst from the rubble, angrier than ever, his roar shaking the earth itself. He leapt high into the air and crashed down with both fists, smashing Red Hulk and Blue Hulk at once. The street caved in, collapsing into a massive crater that swallowed the battlefield whole. Down in the crater, the fight turned primal, three monsters clawing, biting, smashing with everything they had. Bones cracked, blood sprayed, and the ground split deeper with every blow. Civilians watching from helicopters could only stare in horror as the city center was reduced to nothing but chaos and dust. The crater became a hell pit of rage. Flames licked upward from broken gas lines, smoke rose like black clouds, and 3 Hulks sprawled in chaos. Every punch shook the foundations of the city, every roar cracked the air like thunder. Green Hulk slammed his fists into the ground, sending shockwaves that launched Red Hulk backward. But Red Hulk's fury only deepened, his skin glowed hotter, his veins burning crimson like lava coursing through his body. He tore a chunk of the ground and hurled it like a meteor at Green Hulk, striking with earth-shattering force. Blue Hulk, colder and more calculating, seized the moment. His eyes glowed brighter, his body shimmering with strange cobalt energy. He grabbed Red Hulk from behind, locking him in a crushing hold, energy sizzling through his grip. Red Hulk screamed in rage as his skin scorched, smoke rising from the clash of heat and lightning. But Green Hulk was not done. Bursting from the rubble, he leapt into the air and came crashing down on both of them. The impact sent out a shockwave so powerful that helicopters circling the battle lost control, spiraling through the storm. Blood dripped from each Titan now. Their wounds ran deep, muscles torn, bones bruised, but none faltered. In fact, the pain only fueled them further. Then came the twist. Red Hulk's chest glowed brighter, a burning furnace igniting inside him. With a monstrous roar, he erupted in flame, his entire body blazing like a living volcano. The heat was unbearable, the air itself warped around him. For the first time, both Green Hulk and Blue Hulk hesitated. This was no longer just rage. Red Hulk had become a burning inferno, an unstoppable engine of destruction. The battlefield turned into a furnace. Red Hulk, engulfed in living fire, roared so loud the air itself vibrated. His steps melted asphalt, his fists burned like meteors. With one strike, he blasted Blue Hulk into a half-collapsed skyscraper, the impact sending flames spiraling skyward. Green Hulk charged in, fists swinging, but Red Hulk's burning aura scorched his skin before he could even land a hit. Red Hulk caught him by the throat, lifted him high, and slammed him into the ground with such force the earth split open. The street collapsed, revealing underground tunnels that instantly ignited from the inferno. But Blue Hulk rose again, energy flaring brighter than ever. His glowing fists pulsed with cobalt power as he shot forward, smashing into Red Hulk's side. The fiery Titan staggered, bellowing in rage. For the first time, he looked shaken. Green Hulk seized the chance. He roared, his fury reaching a new level, and together with Blue Hulk, he launched into Red Hulk. The three collided with a shockwave that shook the city for miles. Buildings toppled, bridges cracked, and flames tore across the skyline. Yet even as Green and Blue struck together, Red Hulk refused to fall. His flames burned hotter, his skin glowing molten red as if his body had become pure magma. His fists struck both opponents like cannons, hurling them into opposite directions. For a moment, the battlefield went silent, only the roar of fire filling the night. Then, slowly, Green Hulk and Blue Hulk rose, both battered, both bloodied, but their eyes locked on Red Hulk. For the first time, the two enemies understood. If they didn't stop Red Hulk together, the world itself might burn. The city was no longer a city. It was a graveyard of steel and fire, skyscrapers turned to ash, streets split into glowing craters. At the center stood Red Hulk, burning like a volcano in human form, his roars echoing through the ruined skyline. His molten fists dripped sparks as he stalked forward, unstoppable. Green Hulk and Blue Hulk, though battered and bleeding, refused to yield. Their eyes met across the destruction, a silent pact forged in the heat of war. They were enemies, but tonight, survival demanded unity. With a roar, Green Hulk leapt first, smashing his fists into the ground to launch himself at Red Hulk. Blue Hulk followed, his cobalt aura crackling brighter than lightning. Together, they struck. The clash was apocalyptic. Green Hulk pummeled Red's chest with relentless fury while Blue Hulk channeled his glowing energy into a single devastating blow. The combined force shook the earth itself, sending a shockwave that leveled the last standing buildings. Red Hulk screamed, flames bursting wildly, his body cracking like molten rock. But still he fought, his fiery fists landing brutal strikes that rattled both of his foes. The three titans bled, roared, and tore into each other until the battlefield was nothing but chaos. At last, Blue Hulk unleashed his ultimate surge of energy, pouring it directly into Red Hulk's core. Green Hulk, seizing the moment, let out one final bellow, Hulk smash. His fists came down with all his rage, driving Red Hulk into the ground. The earth split wide as Red Hulk's inferno exploded in a blinding flash. When the fire cleared, only smoke and rubble remained. Green Hulk stood barely upright, chest heaving. Blue Hulk dropped to one knee, exhausted. Red Hulk was gone, defeated, buried beneath the ruins. The War of Hulks had ended. But the world